What's good, y'all? Money Mick, Bricks and Pips here. You know what I mean? A little recap of today's trading. April 3rd. April 3rd is already past. It's already after hours already. I'm currently making this video 6 p.m. But yeah, Bricks and Pips, Money Mick, Mr. Straight from Peru. Had a nice little trade today. It took two trades, so two trades, same direction. One went against me. I'm gonna explain why. Well, I could have held and it could have went my way, but it didn't go according to like the amount of risk I put per trade. So you know what I mean? I would have went over my amount of risk. So I stick strictly to the amount of risk I put and to the amount of pips I try to get a day. And there was a reason why it went against me. I'm gonna show you guys too. So you know what I mean? Let's recap. Um, Wait, let me put some tunes real quick. You know what I mean? It's raining bad right now. But yeah, so you know, same stuff. 160 range, 80 range bars. Training the breakouts. Alright, so let's forward a little bit. My bad. I know my video will be a little crazy, you know what I mean? Hopefully I get my bread up enough and I get somebody to do all this for me. You know what I mean? So let's forward this a little bit. Forward this a little bit. Yo, it was crazy. Somebody dropped in the comments like I don't know if it was news today, but this joint was like lagging, like it was slow, and then it just took off out of nowhere. I don't know. Like I wasn't even prepared for that. Let me talk a little bit about what I was looking at before anything. You know what I mean? It was already a lot of time into the trading day, but I was looking. I was actually looking for sales. You see how this thing started taking off? But I was looking for sales to break this trend line, take sales because it looked like it had a lot of space to go down. But look, it started clearing out all these supports. I mean resistance, supplies, however you want to call it, supply support. I mean supplies and resistance, which is to the upside. I started clearing all this fast too. Watch. Well, it started clearing. So once it started clearing, because that was the only way I was gonna take buys. Actually, one of my first buys would have been right once it cleared this wick, but I just didn't feel safe doing it. I'm not even gonna lie. I just didn't want to jump in and just because it cleared this wick and it closes and then one of these resistance rejects me and sends me right back the opposite way. So I had to be patient. Right? So look how this joint is just clearing. It just kept clearing. Those is 45 minute supplies. It was just clearing them. Let me forward this a little bit more. But yeah, it just picked up steam. I don't know why. Look, boom, look at that big candle form. Alright, so now we're gonna get to the good part. So this was a key pivot right here, right? So now, since it cleared all this, I'm thinking if it closes above this, I'm taking buys to the next zone. Mind you, I'm gonna be honest, I made a mistake. These zones was from yesterday and they got broken. And I forgot. So I just had these zones drawn in there for no reason. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I was supposed to really be aiming for this. Probably this is 100 day moving average. I would have been aiming to. So I entered the trade right here. Right? So this is what threw me off. You see how I adjusted my chart? I didn't see this 200-day moving average for the 80 range. So my proper entry, since it already gave me this confirmation, it broke everything. My proper entry should have been the 80s closing above these 200s. I should have waited and got in. So now look what happened when you impatient and you jump the gun. You know what I mean? Because there wasn't no confirmation. I mean, it was confirmation. It broke everything, but I still needed confirmation on my 80 day. I mean, on my 80 range. So look what starts happening. I mean, it's just mistakes that, you know what I mean, I could clean up. Oh, stop. Yeah, it's just things to clean up. I actually went positive. That's the crazy part. But Pete, it starts hesitating, and that's because I never waited for the 80s to clear this and close above. Like, I'm thinking it's about to take off. I should have just gotten out here, for real, taking my L right here. But I'm trying to get used to holding trades, see if they develop and go my way sometimes. So, but I should have just got out there once it made this 80 right here like that, wick to the upside, and then bearish. So it starts making a big bearish candle. So let's forward. You know what I mean? I took that L. Alright, so let's switch up. Let's forward this a little bit. So that was a retracement, basically. You know what I mean? I just took myself out the trade. It's cool. I could have held it. So now I'm looking. I'm like, all right. Now I'm looking at this bar, and I'm saying, all right. If it closes above again this wick, and it closes close to this wick, you know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at this trade now. And this closes above the 200. I'm getting back in. I have no questions asked, nothing. That's already in my brain because I know the setup I was looking for to the upside, and it did it. So I'm like, all right, I just got caught in retracement. It's cool. I didn't wait for the confirmation on the 80. That's cool. So now when I get it, I'm going in. So be waiting. Let's forward this a little bit. And I could have held this trade. When I entered the trade, I could have held it for a little longer than I did. But since I was already down, I just wanted to lock in my profits. So it closed, right? So now I'm waiting for this close. I'm waiting for the close of this candle. There's already one confirmed. Already confirmed. Waiting for the close of this candle. I mean, I don't want to jump the gun. Boom. Now it's clearing the wick. And let's get in. I went double on this one because this prop allows me to do that, to add. This one, I'm already on the max, so I would have added to this one too. So I went double on this because I already know. I got the confirmation. I'm confident. I already know this is the trade I was waiting for, so I went double on this. This one, I went my regular, my 10. So I started aiming for this area right here, which is close to this. I got out a little before that, or probably way before. I'm not gonna lie, probably like 10 pips, 7 pips before that. I mean, 7 points, which would be about 28 pips. On my other account too, which I don't show here, I did the same thing. I doubled up on my contracts. You know what I mean? Which is nothing unusual like that I've been doing lately because I kind of like understand my trading strategy a little more, and I kind of wait for the confirmations to add. So sometimes it moves too fast and I just don't add. But since this one was moving a little slow, I already knew, all right, it cleared this area twice. So now, I'm going to be honest, when I first entered, it was hesitate. I wasn't sure about the trade. I already knew it might go against me. I might have entered early. But when I entered the second time, once it cleared this wick, I was very sure about this trade. Not to say it was 100% because anything could happen, but I was sure and I was willing to go on drawdown because I already cleared this wick. I already cleared this pivot. And now I know that it was kind of clear for it to rush up. Plus, it was a lot of momentum once it broke all these areas. So now I'm like, all right, I'm going to just wait. You know what I mean? You see how it's trying to go against me. It went against me here. I was on drawdown. But I was prepared for that because now I'm sure. I'm sure. So now I'm changing to the 40 range bars, right? Because the 40 range bars would be equivalent to me looking at like the 1 minute chart. You know what I mean? So now I'm like I could see a little bit clearer the smaller moves inside these large bars I'm looking at. So now I'm marking this wick on the 10. I mean on the 40 range, which is 10, 10 points, which is 40 pips, 10 points. So now I'm like, all right, it's hesitating, but I'm looking at this right here. I'm like, all right, once it clears this wick and if it closes, it's gonna keep pushing up. So now I'm just looking at that. That's what I was just waiting for it to make another high. That's why, like that was my like last confirmation, basically. Make that new high. You see, I was fighting. What was that? Like the 90s, 83, 90. It was fighting right there. But once it cleared it, started taking off. I could have actually added there again. It already broke, but it wasn't clearing. I mean, it wasn't closing above. So I'm just waiting for it to close so I could really be comfortable. There you go. Start pushing. And like I said, I could have actually held all the way, but I was a little hesitant with the 8400s. I'm like maybe it'll just hold at the 84s and try to push back down. So I was really looking at this area right here to see like how it's reacting. Cause look, it's hesitating. So it's closed. It closed above this wick. Now I'm just waiting for it to start pushing. So yeah, that was the trade. I closed early. I could have just waited because it ended up touching my TP. But no, I mean, since the market already went against me once, I just want to lock in profits. Sometimes it's better to do that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's better to lock in your profits and end up with a positive day after you started off negative. Um, yeah, missed out on what? I missed out on 20 pips. I mean, 20 points, which is 40. I mean, damn, that was 80 pips I missed out on. For real, for real. I think I caught some of them though. Now that I remember, look, now we looking at this. I go back in and catch some of the last pips. I forgot about that. I forgot that I did that. Yeah, I was waiting for it to clear. Boom. I forgot I caught some of them pips. Quick little scout. Hey, it worked. But anyway, yeah, man. Bricks to pips, money make, Mr. Straight from Peru. Holla at your boy. Nice little quick video. Hopefully tomorrow I'll catch another some trades. Yesterday I didn't catch any trades. I had a setup. It was taking so long. I had to go to the doctor's appointment like around 2:30, and I came back around 4, and they had broken out the zone I was waiting on, and I just didn't get in. I didn't chase. So yeah, I could have had another one yesterday, but like I said, I'm gonna keep trying to drop some content, drop some questions if y'all need me to answer anything. If y'all need me to explain anything of these ranges, ask. You know what I mean? I'm not an expert. I'm new to this, but hey, I'm making some bread, and I'm trying to show, you know what I mean, people like me that's trying to make some bread, make some bread. I'm not one of them dudes that's on YouTube saying he making millions. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making millions. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a couple $100 a day. You know what I'm saying? Um, I had a rough patch because I was learning, but now I finally got my own strategy set that's clear, that I can see clearly what's the market trying to do, and if it's chopping up, I just don't get in. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Get in, get out. But yeah, drop some questions if anything. Holla at your boy. Bricks to pips.